So this software only allows me to do it. Only allows me to record for 30 minutes, and then have to stop, and then I have to make another recording. So I'm doing C now, and I just already made a mistake. So E is a constant. Basically, it won't affect anything. And then this is our equation equals Z. So I would recommend you do Z equals square root, like we did many times before. We'll get the error of y first with the partial derivative of y. The reason we do that is because that partial derivative is super easy. Well, the other one is easy too, but it's also just the negative goes away because it's going to be squared and there's no plus or minus. But it's good practice to keep the negative inside anyways. But you won't be dog points, and you shouldn't be dog points in any capacity because you'll get the same answer. Actually, not adding that actually sometimes signifies a better understanding of the question. Well, that's what people say anyways. So we have this in, and then we just say z equals to x e negative y. So that z is equal to what? What is that? That is 20. So that's 20 and 1. So 20 divided by e, which I have no idea what that is. So you go to calculator here and say 20 divided by e. Well, apparently it's 7 point that. Is that correct? Apparently so. I'm pretty sure I got this part right, because if I got this part wrong, then I don't know what to say. But I got the uncertainty wrong, apparently, of this question. So let's try to solve the uncertainty. Um, yeah. On the test, you don't want to make this mistake. The uncertainty is like one of the more important parts. And that's why he docked me 3 points, which is a lot of primary grade. Y is 0.1 squared plus, what is x again? X is 2, parentheses e to the y, which is 1 again. So it's actually just 1 divided by e, basically, squared. And then we'll go over here, save it. I think I can actually copy this one over here, delete one over here, like this, and get started on this thing. So 0.1 is over here, so I can actually just cheese it by using the same equation over here to get to e to the square root of 1. Actually, that's this is where I made a mistake. Another mistake I found is that this is wrong. That should be said this. What is this again? That is 20. So 20 divided by e is right. Yeah, I keep on making that mistake. Yeah. And then this is over here is 2 divided by 1 divided by e, which is 1.0. Is that correct? I have no idea. 1.0. Yep. So error of z equals 1.0. And you need to put the second digit. You have to put this in, or it won't be correct for Taylor error book standards. Other books have different standards, but for this book, you need to put the 0. Other books don't really want you to keep the 0, but for some reason, this book wants it. It's your choice, although in reality, but depends on the professor. But this professor wants it like this. The last one, I don't think I got any of them wrong, but might as well do the problem because, hey, more practice is more practice. Also, I'm gonna eventually have to do the lab report redone because I got something wrong there. You'll see later on. Yeah, these are my homework and what I submitted. The only one I got completely right is homework 4. The other ones I marked points off. The worst one I did is homework 2. I blame that on me because I should have paid more attention to the question. Um, but yeah, I got the most wrong there. So A, let's just see. So there's a 2-digit, that's correct. That's millimeter, that's okay. So I guess that's x equal 3.3 times to the, no, not times, plus or minus 1.4. B is t equal, what the fuck is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's just a crazy question. I don't recommend this question, actually. This question is bad because it's just putting a random whatever. It will never work out, but it's fine. It really wouldn't matter. Make sure you use the millimeters and meters. Actually, this would be wrong. You have to actually do meters. So the right answer would be 10 parentheses to 10 to the negative 3 meters because SI units. Did I do that? No, so they don't care. But that's the actual right answer. And then this one, wow. This is designed to be torture, isn't it? Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The way I do it is this is a point, right? So this needs to be 6, and then you put the 5 here. 3, 3, 1.1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 2, 1. So let's see, 6, 6 this way. So what I need is a 5 point over here. So it's 5.33 plus or minus 0.03 x to the negative 7. That's how I would do it. I did the opposite way. Okay, so I did that. You can see that both ways. Both ways would be correct. Let's just make sure that I'm doing it right. Yeah, they did the meters. Oh, they didn't do the meters. They didn't even change it either. So yeah, either way, you get the right answer. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Now homework 2 is where I fuck up immensely. Then I don't even know if I got some of them correct. So we're gonna have fun with that one. Homework question 1. Yeah. And since we just finished homework 1 with all the mistakes I made, why don't we fix it? Why don't we do a fix over here, right? So new equation. That's how you do new equation. And let's do, I got this part right? So, let's do that. And let's just change this to 1.0 and to say that I got the uncertainty wrong and what I needed to do for next time. Over here, what I got wrong was a simple thing, but I still got something wrong. So let's do highlight in red. I need to write seconds here. That's why I got wrong. Over here, the whole entire number is wrong. So what is 4e? So I can just write a new equation and almost get hit by a car. Just joking. Anyways, almost forget to put it in what the fuck happened there. That's not supposed to. What happened? Up until Z. That's not supposed to happen. This is supposed to happen. Yep, and then we can do a new equation over here where we can define this as B, which is 6. Yep. Okay, so that's the questions I got wrong, and the next time what to fix. This is no longer necessary because I fixed all my mistakes. Alright, the next question is up. This was a harder one. Not because the content of the questions are, just because it's actually time consuming. That's all. So the question asks, measure the velocities of. I don't like the U. They should have done V. V. Now, knowing this, actually, if you know anything, I think this is actually what's the word? A constant acceleration. Yeah, this is constant acceleration. What this equation is if 2D is actually 2dA equal v squared minus v squared, which is actually v final square minus v equal v initial square minus 2a d and then 2d. This only works with a constant acceleration. If you have an acceleration like a equal t squared plus 1, then all of kinematics is just worthless. The only reason you learn kinematics is for projectile motion. It will not work if you have a time scale like this. And if you're asking, what doesn't make sense? What about the cancel out? This is second square, and this is what is that even? The reason this works is even though it's second square, this second has meters per second square, and this actually has a 1, which has to be meters per second quadruple quarter. And then they cancel out to equal meters per second. So dimensional analysis should still work. When you see something like this, it's due to this phenomena where the A is different and the M is different and the seconds are changed, and usually that's what's happening. So yeah, this is a not a very interesting question. It's a interesting question. It's just a normal question. It's not anything special. It isn't something to write home about. It's just a question. So measure the V2, and then I don't like this either. I don't like that either. And actually that's D one, whatever. Anyways, a glider of 2 points. Okay, distance that. If I want to, this is a. Okay. How would you even do the second part? I got the second part wrong if I remember correctly. Oh, that's question one. Oh, I know how to do that. I'm just stupid. You just have to show that it overlaps. Nothing. I use T whatever. What did I even do? Uh, this is totally wrong.